Welcome back to the Natural Podcast. Today, we're not talking about what we see or touch. We're talking about what we hear. Or more importantly, what we don't. Because silence, real silence, is rare. And yet, it's one of the most healing things still available to us. We're surrounded by noise. The traffic outside, the constant ping of devices, the low hum of appliances. Even the thoughts in our heads start to sound like static after a while. And the thing is, we've gotten used to it. We've normalized overstimulation. But that doesn't mean it isn't hurting us. This low-grade background tension, it wears down the nervous system. Not all at once, but slowly, quietly, until you're left feeling tired, wired, and not quite sure why. Then something happens. You step into a quiet room, a truly quiet space, and your body just lets go. Your shoulders fall, your breath deepens, your mind feels clearer, even if only for a moment. That's the power of stillness. It's your original setting, and the sound of the world has been drowning it out. So the question is, how do we get it back? How do we bring that silence, that safety, into the spaces we live in every day? It starts with what surrounds you. Because every material, every shape, every surface carries energy. Some amplify sound, some trap it, some reflect chaos, some create calm. And when we design with intention, we can build spaces that support the nervous system rather than stress it. Start simple. Dim the lighting. Clear the clutter. Add softness fabric, texture, quiet tones. Bring in plants, not just for oxygen, but for the way they shift the mood. Choose natural materials over synthetic ones. And as you furnish your home, think about weight, warmth, silence. A solid timber table, a handmade chair with curves that invite you in, a bench that feels grounded when you sit. These aren't just aesthetic choices. They're functional choices for your well-being. Because real materials do something to us. They don't scream. They don't reflect back harshness. They absorb. They soften. They settle into the space, quietly supporting everything else. Even the floor under your feet can hold tension, or help release it. And when all of it works together, the furniture, the light, the layout, the texture, it becomes something more than design. It becomes nervous system therapy, without ever calling itself that. Because when your space is quiet, your mind has room to rest. When your environment is calm, your body doesn't have to brace. This is what most people are missing. Not motivation, not productivity hacks, but regulation, stillness, clarity. And it's not something you chase. It's something you create, one choice at a time. There's a reason why some rooms feel heavy, and others you don't want to leave. It's not just how they look, it's how they sound, how they don't sound. And in a world where so much is trying to get your attention, a room that gives it back to you, that's rare. That's sacred. This isn't a call to minimalism. It's a call to gentleness, to choosing what feels honest, to removing what makes your body brace. Peace doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be found in quiet floors and soft corners, in the spaces between things, in the quiet arrival of morning light through a sheer curtain. And maybe that's what a home really is. A place where silence isn't empty. It's full of life returning. So give yourself permission to hear less, to feel more, to build the kind of stillness that holds you quietly. And maybe the next time you walk into your space, just ask yourself, does this feel calm? Does this space breathe with me or against me? And if the answer is no, don't be discouraged. That's not a failure. That's an opening. Because all it takes is one small change. One corner cleared, one light softened, one natural peace brought in. The silence will meet you halfway. It always does. Thanks for bringing here. Take a breath. Let it settle. And carry the stillness with you wherever you go.